So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the potential possibility of Richaun Holmes joining a team like the Toronto Raptors this offseason. And reports have recently came out that the Toronto Raptors are a team to watch in free agency for Richaun Holmes. So before we get into the video, if you guys haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell button not to miss out on more awesome NBA content like this. But now with that all out of the way, let's get into the video. So in order for the Raptors to go back into playoff contention in the next few seasons, they're definitely going to need to acquire more talent this offseason. And one of their weak spots on their lineup is their center position. And Chris Boucher and Khem Birch are definitely nice, solid players, but they're not going to get the Raptors over the hump. So what I would do if I were the Raptors is I would let go of Khem Birch and keep Chris Boucher as their backup center, since Chris Boucher has averaged 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game for the Toronto Raptors this past season. And the reason that I believe that Chris Boucher should not be starting on the Raptors lineup is that he is undersized as a big man. And he is only 6'9" in his height, but he would be great as a backup center and a backup big man because he could compete against a second team lineup. And he is a very good floor spacer as he shot almost 39% from 3-point range last season. But with that being said, the Toronto Raptors still need a very solid center that can compete against players like Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic. And most importantly, the center that has that body to compete against both of those players. And that is exactly what Richaun Holmes brings to the table for the Raptors. And for the Sacramento Kings last season, Richaun Holmes has averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game, and also about 1 steal per game. And most importantly, he was very efficient from the court and shot about 64% from the field this past season, and also 80% from the free throw line. And the Raptors need exactly that with a consistent player that can match up in the front court with Pascal Siakam. And a Richaun Holmes Pascal Siakam front court would be one of the best front courts in the league, since it would have floor spacing in Pascal Siakam and real defensive rim protection in Richaun Holmes. And Richaun Holmes is one of the best energy players in the NBA. And he gives you all he has on the court, and he's only 27 years old, which is great for the Raptors, and he could develop with their team as well. And the potential starting 5 lineup for a team like the Toronto Raptors next season could be Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, and Richaun Holmes. And in my opinion, that will be one of the funnest teams to watch in the NBA, as they would be a very young and energetic squad. And the best thing about it is that this is actually a possibility this offseason if the Raptors could re-sign Gary Trent Jr. and sign a player like Richaun Holmes for up to $20+ million. And yes, Richaun Holmes is seeking for upwards of $20 million per season on his next contract. And I'm not sure if the Sacramento Kings would be willing to offer him that. And a team like the Toronto Raptors, who desperately need a center like him, could definitely offer him that when Kyle Lowry leaves in free agency. And the Charlotte Hornets are another team to watch in free agency for Richaun Holmes. And that was also reported, since they do need a center desperately, and their best center is Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. And that is definitely not enough to be a contending team in the playoffs. And the Knicks are also one of the other teams that are interested in Richaun Holmes, as well as the Dallas Mavericks, which are also reported to have interest. So there are going to be a ton of teams that are going to be interested and highly interested in a player like Richaun Holmes, since he basically does everything you ask him to do. And with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already to see more awesome NBA content like this. And also let me know in the comment section down below, do you guys believe that the Toronto Raptors should consider targeting Richaun Holmes in free agency? And with that all being said, it's been KNYT here, and I'm out. Peace.